Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for checking out this video. You, like me, are concerned about national security. Here at the Angry Party, we're just angry with the two-party system. So what we want to do is integrate some new ideas. How do we do that? Well, one issue at a time. First being the wall. Let's talk about it today. Here from Arizona, I'm Trap Chapman from the Angry Party. Now, I want to apologize in advance if this is your first time viewing the Angry Party. I want to give you a heads up. I don't have legs. I'm related to a person, you may know him as PewDiePie, Felix. We don't have legs, so I'm sorry. All you legless out there, anti-leg people, you know who you are. I'm looking at you. I gave you a fair warning. Thank you. Thank you. So as I mentioned, today we're breaking down this wall and how we're going to fund it. Now, I'm looking over particular articles. Recently, El Chapo was found guilty. I'm sure many of you heard of all counts against him, and you can see the article here posted by the always unreliable, but sometimes I guess reliable, New York Times. But we're going to go off of their article because, weirdly enough, they have the most information. Now, many of you have heard of this thing called civil forfeiture. If you haven't, you should look it up. It's basically where if the police accuse you of a crime, they can steal anything that they consider related to the crime, meaning money, items, cars, houses, anything they want. And in El Chapo's case, that equates to, some would say, $14 billion. So after my hours of research, that $14 billion figure seems to be the most accurate according to the DEA and other websites. So let's see if that will cover the fucking cost of the wall, because who knows, it might actually do it. So we're going to look at this Fox website because they have the most comprehensive analysis of what it would cost. I'm looking at numbers. I'm looking for numbers. And we've got numbers here. So basically what this Fox article says, I read it thoroughly, and it says here it's estimated to be about $25 billion to cost, is the cost of the wall. Now, so El Chapo's $14 billion in assets may not cover it fully. Ted Cruz's initial act, the funny enough, El Chapo Act, won't be sufficient in covering the cost for the wall, unfortunately. You may be in the right in questioning how badly do we need the wall. I mean, NPR did an analysis, and it's showing that less people are crossing the border. And I really think that Donald Trump just wants to leave a moniker, a mark on his presidency. The best way to do that is a huge wall. There are certainly humanitarian issues that are going on down at the border, and we can't sit here and pretend like they just popped up last year. So let's be real and say that the people that are propagating that they're doing this for humanitarian purposes, where were you guys out, 10 years ago, 20 years ago when this was happening? I don't really believe you, and I don't think that should be an argument you use if you didn't support that 10 years ago, 15 years ago while this was happening. That being said, the Angry Party supports a wall here because if it means compromise between the Democrats and Republicans, and if we can try to use that $14 billion figure to build this wall, I think it would be beneficial to both parties and the country as a whole. If anything, it unites us a little bit in the fact that we can get over this hump. If you're down with that, I got 2 words for you. Love it. This is Trap Chapman. I want to personally thank you for checking out this video. If you like this content, check out these other videos, and we're going to be pushing out shit all the time. So subscribe and dislike this video because we're angry. We hate politics. Thanks again. Have a great day.